Smuggler's Run. Terrifying, but we got that blizzard action, so that's good. Let's go Primordial Glyph first. Polymorph. Firelands. Let's take Firelands. Never mind. We can get this off early, right? Because it's discounted. And hey, there's Baron Geddon. This is the right deck, right? Baron Geddon, Skulking Geist, the double Blizzard, double Frost Nova Doomsayer. This looks like the correct deck to me. And then this will be nice in a couple turns. I mean, this coming turn we go 3, and then with the coin 4. Oh boy. That's very scary. And this is our one and only Ice Barrier, and the issue is obviously Ice Barrier. Oh yeah. Getting back into the mage swing of things. Mage has kind of always been... I like Priest. I love Priest, but I feel like I'm not as good with Priest, if that makes sense. 4-3 can't be targeted. Oh. Why would you do it that way, friend? Well, that just doesn't make any sense. So we're going to go Ice Barrier, Coin, Valet. Because this is pretty good way to kind of clear our opponent's board. And I kind of like that. Kind of like that a lot. And we're still waiting here. So that's good. We're still waiting for our opponent to come on. There we go. They got a bunch of buffed up cards. And one of these is not a minion as well. Which is good to know. We slow play this at this point, just so we're clear. Like, there's no need for us to go all in. Even like these, even though it's a hand buff paladin, I think they've turned a lot more mid-rangey kind of hand buff paladin. Again, I'm way out of the loop on the meta right now because I've been away. But the way I remember them, it was a lot more... It was definitely a lot more mid-rangey, not all in on the hand buffs. Even though our opponent has already hit like 2 of their big ones, Smuggler's Run on turn 1. Add a random dragon to your hand. What the heck? I mean, I guess that's a Firelands. Ooh, coins. That could be useful in the OTK Paladin that I keep wanting to play, but again, don't want to spend dust on. I think Burgly Bully might be one of the cards I need to spend dust on. I just really don't want to. But even though it seems like a super, super fun deck to play. And actually, the mid-range Paladin that I did play like right away at the expansion was pretty powerful. I wonder if this will work. HEDBS. That might be something that happens right now. Okay, Dragon Hand Buff Paladin. It's kind of cute. Oh, so is that. Or do we want to do this another way? 3, 4, 5, 6, and then attack and 4 to face. Would we want a Blizzard now? I feel like we might want to save a little bit of this stuff for later. Like, I don't want to use this Blizzard here. Sometimes I get greedy and over anxious. Like, I have another one, who cares? But our opponent has a huge hand and some of their cards are still buffed. So maybe we will actually need to Blizzard Doomsayer later on. What was the first, Luke? What was the first cool card you thought was good? I remember when I first started playing, I got wrecked by Blood Mage Shamans. Like, but this is like way before their current incarnation. So they were very not in a good spot back when I was losing to them. Trogdor the Earthinator. Yeah, so this is like before mid-range Shaman was a thing, and like there used to be like jokes about how in such a bad position that Shaman was. It was like, you know, Shaman tier used to be like the lowest tier back in original Hearthstone days. And I remember I used to try so hard with Shaman to make it work. And I was just like, I don't understand it. Like, why isn't this like so excellent? Like, I kept losing to it. But that's okay. I think that was also like that's what first really got me into the fact that I kind of prefer playing decks that aren't necessarily the best, but are fun, for me at least. If we use Firelands Portal, we can punch through this. And then we can save our Polymorph for like a Tyrion or something. So that might be a good thing to do. 3/4 is okay. And then I will use the coin that we just got here, so that's good. That was probably the first cool card that I thought. Obviously, I like the idea of Leroy just because of the WoW tie-in. So anything that had like a strong like WoW tie-in, I was always instantly... What the heck? Why are you doing that, man? Well, that's just not very cool, now is it? This is from Draco P. So this is our Alex that's kicking our own butt here. I think we should draw. That's really unfortunate result. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm honestly wanting to Blizzard here, as bad as that looks. Blizzard, yeah. Blizzard does look bad because our opponent has a huge hand, but maybe it'll beta. Oh, I can't think that's a good play. I don't think it's a good play. Getting another secret doesn't help us, but I love, yeah. I just don't want to use this polymorph. It's the only polymorph we have. Yeah, I'm gonna... Disappointment? Biggest disappointment from Knights of the Frozen Throne? I think is... I don't even know that I'm super disappointed, but I think just the fact that in Journey to Ungoro expansion, you know what? I'm very glad we saved our polymorph, because Ysera is very hard to deal with. And now, obviously, we have Pyroblast, and we could deal with it other ways. Oh, wait, we have Lethal. Never mind. Wait, do we have Lethal last turn? I'm so sorry if we did. I don't know what I was thinking there. Yeah, that was a fun game. Can't complain about that one. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, this is reasonable. Yeah, if we'd had a Frost Nova or a Blizzard at any point during that game, I think it would have been very different. That being said, I think we did have a reasonable start as well, so can't really complain because we had a good start with the Archaeologist. We had good value off of Medivh's Valet. Yeah, just a lot of things didn't go nicely for us, but that's okay. That's totally okay. And now we wait for our opponent to make the big decision of what they're going to do with their mulligan. Yeah, maybe that Skulking Geist was the turn that I kind of did things wrong. I should have put more pressure on the on the Volcanosaur there when I had the chance. Because if we got hit with that Bloodlust and it was going to die the next turn, I think it would have been a lot different. Oh well. And here I'm going to coin out the Archaeologist. The idea is I'm more worried about falling behind on board than I am about using the coin more efficiently later on. Especially when I have the majority of early game in hand. Like, we don't have the Frostbolt and Primordial Glyph. But otherwise, we have our 2-drops. And we already have one of the secrets there as well. Like, this is very, very nice for us now. As long as we don't top deck our last secret. As long as we dodge a 1 in 24. Like, we'll be pretty happy here. So this makes us happy now. Very happy. Animal Companion. Yeah, we take 4 damage, but I think we'll be okay. Especially because we have 2 nice looking secrets here. And we're staying mana efficient also, which is nice. Maybe that was a mistake, actually. I regret putting that secret up. Because our opponent can actually pop this turn, and then we won't be able to get the value off of Medivh's Valet. If they play something slow, then we're still able to valet it, but there's no guarantee that it'll be slow. That's just, yeah, our opponent, I mean, they felt like they had to play something. So that's all that play was. Obviously, our opponent knew we could have traded. I'm assuming our opponent was just hoping we would trade with the Archaeologist and ping for a, you know, kind of a loss of tempo there, but that's okay. That's a very good thing for us, it's fair to say. And yeah, there we go. Bear Shark. That's another terrifying one. I think we can clear the board here, right? We'll go valet. I will ping. We'll trade off an Archaeologist. And then we go face. The issue is, of course, a high main now, because it's like, yeah, we've been able to, you know, contain our opponent so far, but I mean, I guess we would Doomsayer into it, right? Doomsayer Tar Creeper? That's a little excessive. That's very excessive, actually. We'll see how this goes. Was this generated from the Macaw? No, never mind. I mean, we could have double traded. We could have done a Blizzard. Even a Frost Nova was an option. But this would just simply heal us up, basically. What the heck? Oh, opponent's planning on killing the Doomsayer, it looks like. This is also actually okay, because our opponent's going to not be able to, like, fully trade off our entire board here. So I think we'll be able to then go, like, Frost Nova Doomsayer, or we can even just... Actually, never mind. We can just attack a Blizzard and win from there. So that'll be very nice as well. Yeah, we just attack Blizzard. And we can kind of save the Doomsayer for later. Whoops, wrong card. That would have been horrible. Oh. That's okay. I still think this is a reasonable way to do this. It removes most of the board. And if our opponent does go wide again, then we're able to deal with the Frost Nova Doomsayer. If our opponent goes something big, then we'll be able to go Firelands. And if they do nothing, well, then we're laughing. Which obviously, yeah, these mid-range hunters do not do nothing because... Oh, that's brutal. Wow, that's really strong, actually. Do we go all in on the Frost Nova Doomsayer here? I think so. Because next turn we'll either be able to go in Alexstrasza aggressively or Arcane to refill our hand. But I think the one thing that I do know from Hearthstone is going to be Alexing, like putting out the strongest amount, the most amount of pressure is usually the best play. What the heck's going on? Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, it's not going to save you, but fair enough. Blizzard, Skulking Geist. Skulking Geist, I know. Yeah, so we used all our AoE stalls there. That's very nice. And we're still not able to kill this Bear Shark, which is... Yeah, Bear Shark Houndmastered is brutal, right? Like, that's a super tough combo. Six, 11, 12, 13, 16. I don't like leaving this up. I'll go that on face. Swap the stats with a friendly minion. That's, yeah, this is one of those cards that never took off, right? Dark Speaker. Cool concept. But a lot of these, like, interesting concepts get stuck in... Oh, that was a really good trade for us. That was very nice for us. Oh, Deadly Shot. What should we do? Oh, Frost Lich Jaina. Absolutely, we should do that card. That's like, honestly, like there's no hesitation in me doing that. It's the 5 armor, which is nice, but then the hero power just... Our opponent's going to be terrified to play anything right now, in fear that we just get another water elemental. And if they aren't playing anything, then we continue to heal. I think, what, do we have lethal at this point? This is 11, 14, 15? Yeah. That's a nice game. Level 60 mage, I'll take it. Yep, that was a fun game. I like that. I like that a lot. Surprise, surprise.